John Maxwell Homa leads the way. Hope you guys like that little that little description for this. For John Maxwell Homa leads the way with a 62 in round 2 of the BMW Championship, 10 under par with a 2-stroke lead over Chris Kirk, right over my right shoulder. My left shoulder. Sorry, Chris Kirk. No disrespect. Forever in my heart, Chrissy K, Honda Classic champion. Over 2 strokes over Chris Kirk, 3 strokes over Matt Fitz and Brian Harmon, and then a load at 5 under follows Scotty Scheffler, Ricky Fowler, Harry Ing, U.S. Open comp, Justin Rose, and Rory McIlroy. Let's talk about these first 36 holes from Olympia Fields. And surprised, I'm not sure is the word. Maybe a little bit. 10. I didn't think we'd see 10 under through 2 rounds. We knew it would play softer. We knew it would play easier than when John Rahm got the job done here in 2020. But 10 under is extremely impressive on a golf course of this magnitude. So props to all the guys, at least in the top 5, shooting anything 5 under or below through 36 holes is a incredibly impressive score. And what Max Homa did today was so damn impressive, and he did not do it in a fluky way at all. He didn't chip in 100 times. I'm going to read the stat profile for Max Homa today just to show you how impressive it was. He was 4th in the field off the tee, 7th in the field on approach, 17th around the green, and 1st in putting. That is a round of golf. Sometimes when guys on difficult golf courses go super low, it's like 3 strokes around the green, they chipped in a few times, maybe a fluky hole out. Max Homa didn't really have any tap-in birdies, didn't have any fluky chip-ins. Max Homa golfed his ball, played from the fairway, and did what he had to do to go extremely low. Now, State of the Union address on my situation with Max Homa. I was angry this afternoon, really angry, because I bet Max Homa the last 3 weeks. The last 3 weeks Max Homa played in a golf tournament, I bet him. And he did not cash me a single cent, did not cash me a top 5. I only bet top 5s and outrights. He did not cash me a single thing. And here we are, 10 under, and I was about to go back. And it's so easy to say, like, yeah, I'm about to go back to a golfer. Like, I almost bet X guy. But I love it. That's the game we play. Critical thinking is a part of golf gambling. And if you can't handle it, you can't handle the heat. And these last few months have been misery for me, heartbreak, and a lot of losing money after Pebble Beach and Honda Classic. I haven't hit a damn winner, but here we are, having a few more weeks to hit our quota for the season. And if Max Homa goes on to win this golf tournament, I'll be sad because I was so close to betting him this week, and I bet him the last 3 golf tournaments. So Max Homa, I think he will do well these next few days. But do I think he's going to get it done? No. I will get there when we do our live selections, our live ads for the week. Usually we have some placements and a matchup, but I'm going to go with 2 outrights when we get there. So let's pull up the leaderboard and talk about some chasers behind Max Homa and how they're doing it. Chris Kirk, 8 under, 66, and 1st on approach. Very impressive 36 holes from Chrissy K. Like I said, my guy, right over my right shoulder. Happy to see him playing well, putting well, and he left so many strokes out there today. He was 2nd in the field on approach today, 8th yesterday. He was stuffing everything. And Xander Schauffele was 1st in approach today, which is interesting to look at, and we'll get there. I wasn't really tracking Xander's round. I was kind of tracking Kirk's round because he was on in the morning and he was on the broadcast. So I was looking at all of his shots. He had inside 15 feet on like every single hole. So Chris Kirk absolutely flushing the ball today. And he's not a guy who, like, I gave Chris Kirk out as my 6K play today. Go back to the Wednesday night video. Chris Kirk and Kurt Kitayama were my 2 6K plays. And I didn't think he would play this well, but I figured he would play well on this golf course. So happy to see Chris Kirk playing well. Pat myself on the back for that one. Now, Matt Fitz, 7 under par. I do not think he's going to hold up because look at his stat profile. He's losing strokes off the tee and he's losing strokes around the green. Those are his 2 best stat categories, and he's losing strokes in both of them. I don't think that hot approach play holds up. Matt Fitz is not really succeeding with his DNA, but it's interesting to see how he will come to fruition the next 2 days. Brian Harmon just continuing the great golf. Yeah, it's just a lot of chip ins. What is he around the green? He's got to be getting a lot of strokes around the green. Yep. Third around the green. He chipped in like 3 times already. Now we'll get to our 2 guys who I think are going to win. I'm going to go with Scotty Scheffler and Rory McIlroy as my 2 live ads at like 7 and 8 to 1 respectively. So Scotty Scheffler and timeout. I'm going to do another State of the Union address. There was a lot of cards this week with like respectable people in the industry. I saw it all over, touting Scotty, touting Rory with like 4 other names. I want to, like, it's fine. I don't care. But I want to see your process. I want to see your results. I want to see your season-long ROI. I know this might go over some of your heads and you're like, why am I asking this? But if you're betting Scotty Scheffler, Rory McIlroy with 4 other names around 20 to 1, 30 to 1, 50 to 1, whatever, that's probably about a 4x return on investment on your entire outright card. How does that stack up against your season-long cards? Do you have, like, what is your goals? I want to see what your goals are for the season. What is your quota? Or are you just betting to bet? If you're just betting to bet, you're losing money. But I do this as it's truthfully more than a hobby for me. And you might look at me like some 23-year-old kid who cuts on camera and just talks to talk. But I truly put a decent amount of money into this, and I do this to win real dollars. I'm not a high stakes DFS player who does this for a living. Like, I have another job, like I have a full-time job, but golf betting and golf gambling is a true investment stream for me. Like, I'm not even joking with you. So I just want to see other people's, and I'm not the best at all. I'm having a horrendous second half of the season. Truthfully, a horrendous second half of the season in the outright markets. But I want to see the people who are like putting these cards together. Like, what is your goals? What are your goals, truthfully? And like, if it's just to have fun and just have a little sweat of the weekend, more power to you. But I'm doing this and I want to be as sincere and as serious as I can with the people who are listening. And I hope no one's listening right now because it's Friday night. It's the last few weeks of summer. I hope you're with your family and friends, but this is like what I do and what I want to be great at and how I want to win money and make money. And I have done it the past few years, and I want to share my knowledge with you if possible. That's why I'm so passionate about this. And in these group chats that I'm in with my friends, I get so worked up, and I have to get better at not getting worked up. I'm sorry this is becoming like a monologue of my feelings, but that's the state of my golf gambling circle and community right now. Like, what's going on? Truthfully, what's going on? Like, what do you guys want out of this? And what do you guys want out of it from me? I am very transparent in my betting numbers and my units and stuff like that. And I will be even more transparent in the 2024 season. I got a 6 spreadsheet coming up. Like, I love spreadsheets. I'm a slut for spreadsheets. So get ready for that, because we're going to have first round leaders, placements, everything I do, every dollar I put into this, you guys will see. But that's all I wanted to see. Like, I just wanted to say what is going on. But I only said that because I said I want to add Scotty Scheffler and Rory McIlroy. So that is not something that I will put on my outright betting card. That's not something I'll victory lap and be like, oh yeah, it's an outright hit. This is like these Friday live bets are just a few bucks here and there. Like, I'm probably going to structure it better come the 2024 season, like $100 a Friday, and just go off there. Whereas the outright cards are to win close to $2,000. These are not real outright victory laps. Like, I hit an outright X week. This is just a Friday live bet to add to my or lose to my season long bankroll. So that will all be tracked come 2024. So I'm going to get right to it. My 2 live ads will be Scotty Scheffler and Rory McIlroy outright. And usually we do top 5s and top 10s and matchups where every bet can win. Obviously, only one guy can win the golf tournament. But look at this Scotty Scheffler profile. 2nd off the tee, 2nd on approach. Not at 4th on approach, sorry. Nothing surprising from Scotty Scheffler. He is just a ball striking savant. Truly astronomical numbers. And he's so bad at putting. So it's comical. But it's going to get firm. It's going to get fast this weekend. at least in relation to what we've seen the first 2 days. And these numbers will keep him steady and just work him to the top. It's going to be a grind the next 36 holes. You're going to have to hit the ball close. He's almost dead last in putting, but just Scotty, keep hitting the ball good. Good things are going to happen. And then Rory McIlroy. Let's look at Rory McIlroy's profile. Same score as Scotty Scheffler, 65-70. But he's gaining across the board. Nothing too flashy. I like that he's gaining so well across the screen, but I expect those off the tee and approach numbers to get a little better. He had a OB ball today. He had 2 really bad off the tee shots today, but he's still driving it pretty decent. Yesterday he hit 3 fairways and was still 10th off the tee. Today he lost a few strokes, or 0.2, because he went OB. But I think those numbers, the off the tee and approach, will get a little higher, and the putter is fine, 16th in the field in putting. So Scotty and Rory at 7-1 and 8-1 are going to be my 2 live ads. So that was my little rant. That was my Friday live video. I hope this helped a little bit. Any questions, you know where to find me, and I'll catch you guys Monday Tour Championship. See you guys then.